Hi, my name's Christina, and this is my first vlog that I've ever done. So I'm sure that the video is going to be horrible and break every rule that there's supposed to be, but I wanted to go ahead and film it before I lost my nerve. So here we go. This is just a quick haul video. We went shopping today and ran a few errands, and I got a couple things that I was really excited about, and I wanted to share them with you. Just a little background about me. I'm cruelty-free, I'm an animal rights activist, I'm vegan. Don't judge people who aren't that way, but just to put that out there. So a lot of what you'll see that I show for makeup, it's all cruelty-free. For food and things like that, it's vegan, so that's just kind of who I am, what you'll see on these videos. So my first mini haul of sorts was at Ulta, and I picked up a few items that I'm really excited about. I've been wanting for a really long time. I've only recently gotten into makeup, so most of the makeup that I've purchased has been drugstore brand, that kind of thing. I'm also really frugal. I don't like spending a lot of money, and so initially it was sort of sticker shock to see that some of the products that had really good reviews that were these kind of high-end brands were so expensive. And one in particular was Tarte's blushes, which I'd heard a lot of really good things about Tarte Exposed, which is one of their blushes. It's the Amazonian Clay blush, and I've wanted it for a very long time, and it was $26, and I could not imagine spending $26 on a blush. To me, spending more than $10 was ridiculous, but I had a 20% off coupon at Ulta, and I thought that today would be a good day to finally try it. I've been wanting it for about a year or two now. So this is the blush. So it ended up only costing me about $20, which wasn't too bad. And with this blush, I've heard a lot of really great reviews that it looks really weird when you look at it, at the color, and I don't know how good the lighting is here, but the color seems strange, and that when you try and swatch it, it looks weird, and I did try and swatch it a few times. Other times I've been to Ulta. But apparently when you put it on, it looks amazing, and it looks natural and really pretty. So I'm really excited about getting this finally, and looking forward to using it. The other two items I got at Ulta, one I've been wanting, not for 2 years or so like Tarte, but I've heard really good things about it in the last couple months, and one thing that I've struggled with is having really dark under eye circles, and I don't know if you can tell with the lighting here, but it's just something I struggle with. And I'd heard really good things about It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. So I picked up one of those, and they're typically $24 at Ulta, and I got it for a little under $20. So pretty good deal. I also actually ran into someone else who was shopping in the same aisle who said it was great. So that was kind of good to get that vote of confidence for a product that seems expensive and I'm not used to buying. But that's what the packaging looks like. And it's just a little tube, and apparently you don't need to use a lot, you just use a little bit. And I'll probably do another review on my blog or on my vlog about what my impressions are of this product. But I'm very excited to try this as well. And then I was in line ready to check out, and then I realized, I've got 20% off my entire purchase. This is a really good deal. I should probably get some more nail polish remover. And the kind that I love and use constantly is Zoya. It's really neat. It's like a pump. Like you twist the top and then you pump it. And it's really good at removing nail polish. I think it does a really great job. And it also protects your nails. And it says polish remover, nail cleaner, and nail prep. And they're really good about not having a lot of really bad chemicals in their products. So I'm a big Zoya fan. So that's what I got at Ulta. And then we also went to Kohl's, where I had a $10 coupon that was just $10 to spend on whatever I wanted. And I also had a 15% off coupon, to use in conjunction with that. And we initially went there to look for kind of Christmas present type stuff, and we ended up buying 2 things for ourselves, which isn't so good. But it's only because we didn't find what we were looking for otherwise. So what we got was they had 50% off of their ornaments. All their Christmas stuff was 50% off. And we found this really pretty ornament. It's just a little angel. And I don't know if you can tell, but she's holding a little bird. And she's got an aqua dress. And our colors are chocolate and aqua pretty much throughout the house. And we kind of have a motif of birds. So I thought this was kind of cute to put on the tree. And it was half off, so it was like $4.50, which wasn't bad. And then we happened across the clearance Halloween stuff. And I found this awesome, I love owls. And we're always looking for, new decorations to put outside the house. And this was just a really good deal. It's originally $30. And you can see it's this neat little, it's just like a stake. You put it, stake it into your yard. And it's got an owl on one side. It's really glittery. It says welcome. And then he flips around. And the sign flips around. So I just thought that was kind of fun. It seems pretty durable, aside from all the glitter. It was $30. It was on sale for $9. So in total, after all the coupons, we paid $3.50 for both. Which is like $1.50 for Christmas and $1.50 for future Halloween. So that kind of made my day. I really enjoyed what we picked out. And then we made up for saving so much money by going to Whole Foods. We spent a lot of money. Recently, my doctor has put me on a low glycemic diet, which, since I'm also a vegan, it's a little tricky. You can't just go out and get a book. I haven't researched it. There's probably a book that's about being low glycemic and vegan. There's probably a couple cookbooks out there. I just haven't found them yet because I just started getting into this. But he put me on a low glycemic diet, which means vegetables, fruits, basically things in their natural state, because I want to keep the sugars down and keep the processed foods down. So what that's going to mean for me is anything that's recognizable that hasn't been processed. So even like a whole grain bread, can't do that. It's been processed. It's been run through the mills. It's been baked. It's been done all this stuff too. It's not that I'm raw. It's just that you want to eat things that are recognizable, that you can say, yes, that's a mushroom. Yes, that's quinoa. That's rice. You want to be able to really tell what it is and not have it all tons of chemicals and stuff done to it. So we went to Whole Foods so I could get some things to help with that. And we also had lunch there, and lunch ended up being like $20. I don't know how that happened. My husband got a wrap, and I got like a salad, like that you order by the pound, and we got 2 drinks that weren't that expensive, and 2 cookies, because I wanted to get a cookie, which I know is not low glycemic. But some of the things that we got for my new diet, we actually got a thing of almond butter, and they actually make this in the store, I believe. So it's like peanut butter, but it's made of almonds, and I believe the only ingredients are almonds, so there's no added sugar or anything like that, which I think is a concern with peanut butter. So I'm going to try and use this in oatmeal in the morning, and maybe find some other creative uses for it. Normally, this was like $9. I cannot see spending $9 on this on a consistent basis. This is just to try it, see if I like it. If I like it, I might look for almonds really cheap and make my own, which is very daunting. I've never done that before. Beans are going to be a huge staple of my diet now, because I'm not going to be eating Boca burgers and garden burgers and fake chicken and things like that. I'm going to try and stick to more natural products. So these are adzuki beans, which are really good. I got into them after reading Alicia Silverstone's cookbook, The Kind Diet. She uses them a lot in her cooking, and so I tried them and liked them. I also got kombu, which is a seaweed that you use when you're boiling beans, and it makes them more digestible. So they're, if you have raw or dried adzuki beans, these are really great to cook with them when you're cooking the beans. That's another tip that I learned from The Kind Diet, which is a great book. I think I'll probably be trying some of the recipes now that I'm going this route again. There was one stage in my life a few years ago where I was trying to eat really healthy and everything, and then I just kind of got more into convenience items and losing weight, and oh, it's prepackaged in a tiny little thing, and I know exactly how many calories I'm getting, and now I'm going to be going back to just all natural foods and letting your body tell you, letting your body tell you when it's full. So another thing I'm really stuck on is breakfast, because I love bread. I eat toast, I eat cereal, I love all those things, and apparently even regular oatmeal is not really low glycemic, but steel cut oats are. But apparently they take like a half hour to an hour to cook. I don't have time for that. So my doctor recommended this, which is McCann's Irish Oatmeal. It's steel cut oats, but it's supposed to cook in 5 minutes. So it's sort of like a good compromise. So I'm going to try this with some of my almond butter and maybe a banana chopped in or something. Try that for breakfast. And the other thing that I purchased was coconut sugar. And coconut sugar is low glycemic. Doesn't mean you can eat tons of it, but it's better than regular sugar for people who have diabetes or need to eat low glycemic diets. I've actually tried coconut sugar before. One of my Conscious boxes, when I was on that subscription, sent me a box of coconut sugar, and I loved it. It's really nice. It tastes like, it almost tastes like caramel. So like if you mix it in with coffee or baked goods or something, it gives it kind of a caramely taste, which is really kind of nice. Yeah, so I'm going to mostly use this probably for coffee and baking, because there's not a whole lot that I add sugar to. But this, as far as prices, all this stuff is expensive. Like this was like $8 for like a thing of oatmeal. And again, I'm going to find a way. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to find a way to cook regular steel cut oats quicker so that I can get the really cheap by the bulk kind. And this was $5-ish, $5 or $6. And I think it'll last me a long time. And this is something I kind of had been wanting to get. So that's not too bad. And the beans were like $2 a can, which isn't great, but I'm sure I can find them cheaper. I'm just starting. And the seaweed was like $5 or $6, but you get a lot. Like when I went through this phase where I was eating a lot of seaweed and stuff because of the Kind Diet cookbook, I actually had quite a bit that I ended up throwing out because I had so much of it. And I just wasn't eating it anymore. And then the last thing is a beauty product that I got just because I needed it. But it's shower gel, and it's by the brand Shikay, and it's in the scent Sandalwood, which is one of my favorite scents, and this stuff is great. I've bought it many, many times before. They have other scents that are good too. They have a vanilla chai and another one that I can't think of, but cucumber melon, I think, that I've tried, and they were all great. And it's really moisturizing. It's really, like, gives you really soft skin, and it's really nice. So this was on sale for, it was normally $9.69. It was on sale for $6.69, so it was like $3 off. So I figured that was a good deal, since I know I love it, and it's one of my favorites. So that's everything that I got, and I made it through this video, and I don't know if I'll actually post it, but we'll see. So hopefully talk to you later.